To all my dear students, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and alumni, and other friends of the Graduate School of Management, let me start by offering our congratulations to you on completing your graduate management education. This group of graduates will forever be remembered by all of us as those who bravely confronted the pandemic, adjusted to several changes in their educational experience, continued to excel in the classroom and outside, while also taking care of families and friends, and in several cases, job demands. It would have been impossible for us to complete this academic year without a resilient student body, and I thank you for meeting the faculty and staff halfway to make it happen. And here we are, celebrating the completion of those difficult quarters that made the journey a little harder, but the destination that much sweeter. We are very happy for you and take this opportunity to thank your family members in attendance. Those who supported you, held you when you needed them, encouraged you when hope seemed to be taking a beating, and recharged you with their love and care. Let me also thank the faculty and staff who matched your resilience in making changes in their lives to continue to serve you at the highest levels. It is this collective dedication of the faculty, staff, and students that make the Graduate School of Management special. You will enter a world that's recovering from the pandemic and is trying to remember what life was like before the pandemic. Whether you need to actually be at a workplace to get work done, whether to be closer than a few feet to another human, whether to get vaccinated or not, whether to eat out or not, and whether or not to attend a ball game or go to a movie. This change will neither be easy nor quick. Just as we took several months to adjust to the pandemic-related lockdown, we will take time to readjust. While we complained about not being able to see our co-workers or friends on a regular basis, we also enjoyed the comfort of not having to drive or change to work clothes before we hopped onto that 8 a.m. Zoom call. We discovered some advantages of staying home, which we now have to integrate with the advantages of being at work, and come up with a new way of business that will define the future. Something that takes the best of both pre- and post-pandemic worlds. You will be no different. Each of you, I am confident, will emerge as a combination of the best of you, pre- and post-pandemic. You now know the tremendous capacity you have to face adversity, your ability to handle multiple challenges simultaneously, your creativity in solving problems under stress, your ability to socialize both in person and online, and your newly acquired skill of listening to a lecture while playing a video game and texting friends at the same time. They will all be part of the new you. And that new you, backed by your friends at GSM, will confidently step forward to contribute to the new world. It's a great feeling to see you graduate, because we remember you when you joined the program and witnessed the positive changes in you. Go on to face a new era with the confidence that success is there for your taking. Be the change maker you want it to be. Remember that all of us at the GSM are eager to assist whenever you need us, tomorrow or 10 years later. And remember that success is built one win at a time. May you have many wins, and may your future be filled with happiness. Congratulations again for reaching this milestone in your professional career.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. Graduation is a significant achievement under any circumstance. Your class faced extraordinary challenges that makes your achievement an even greater triumph. As president of the Graduate School of Management Alumni Association, it is my honor and privilege to induct you as the newest members of our association. You are entering into a new phase of your lifelong relationship with the GSM. You are part of a vibrant, influential network of talented UC Davis graduates. I encourage you to strengthen your ties with your fellow alumni by becoming an active member of the Alumni Association. I look forward to seeing you at our many educational and social events and encourage you to share your time and talent with students coming after you. To your families and friends who supported you through your degree journey, we thank you. To my new fellow alums, congratulations on your success and welcome to the Alumni Association.
Dear friends, congratulations on your graduation. Today is your important day. I'm very proud of your achievement. In your future life, sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, sometimes you succeed, sometimes you fail. When you face life challenges, I would like to share my own experience with you about 6B. The first 3B is balance your life, budget your time, and best performance. The next 3B is believe yourself, and believe yourself. In other words, when you face life challenges, please keep in mind, your life is in your hands, not in other people's mouths. Finally, wish you a peaceful, happy, and fruitful life. Thank you. Good night.
Happy graduation and congratulations to all of you. Some of you had classes from me, some of you didn't. All of you are special and deserve a huge congratulations. 3 quick messages. 1, work to discover your potential and strive to achieve it every day of your life. This is the most important thing in life. 2, and related, strive to reach your potential, not somebody else's. Don't try to be like somebody else, their leadership style, their management style. Be your own person, be unique. And 3rd and last, strive to love all mankind. Not just people that agree with you, but love everybody. We all know the world needs this more than anything. Congratulations again, you've graduated from a great institution, the GSM, the best business school on earth. Do stay in touch.
Hello, I am Joe Chen, Professor of Management and MBA Academic Director for the UC Davis Graduate School of Management. I am pleased to introduce our virtual commencement celebration student speaker representing the full-time MBA class of 2021, Ayumi Tsurushita. Ayumi, congratulations on the honor of representing your class.
The past 2 years have been truly transformative, and it's incredibly humbling to be here today as the speaker. And today I have 3 stories to share from my journey. The first story is about how I found my voice. Before I came to the GSM, I was often told at my workplace that my voice is too soft. When I was leading a teleconference call, my manager would do this duck quacking gesture to let me know when my voice was too soft. What she didn't know was that seeing that gesture only made me more self-conscious to speak up. At that time, I somehow felt that having a smaller voice would protect me in case I was wrong. The first change happened in the ACT class. The professor stopped me after my presentation and commented on my soft voice. He told me to take the first few sentences and say them as if I were shouting. So I did this, and I remember my classmate telling me, wow, that was really good. I mean, you weren't shouting at all. That was completely surprising because I thought I was too loud. And that simple exercise transformed me. And from there, I took one step at a time to overcome my fear. Throughout the MBA curriculum, I've learned frameworks to organize a problem and logically build my argument. I've learned to anticipate questions so that I can confidently speak to my point. But most importantly, I learned that it's okay to make mistakes. It really is, because that's how we learn. For me, raising my voice was not a matter of raising my volume, but it was about lifting the level of confidence in me. By the end of the first year, I was confident enough to take on leadership positions and even perform singing in front of a crowd. Everyone has a unique voice that matters. And I want to remind you that your voice matters too. The second story is about paying it forward. I've had people ask me whether I speak English. I've had strangers come up to me and say ni hao in their ugliest possible pronunciation. I've had a manager who sneered at me and told me why Japanese women have to be so stubborn. It hurts. It really does. And I wish that no one had to feel this way. So it was one day that I was sitting in front of my computer waiting for a Zoom meeting for a school project, and I realized that I was the only Asian-looking person among the team, client, and mentor. And although I really had no reason to feel this way, I could feel my back sweating. On top of the immense pressure that I already felt from being the project lead, there was somehow this added pressure to perform. And I worked quite hard to prepare and manage the meetings, and at times I stepped in to de-escalate heated debates that were about to explode. And at the end of the project, my teammate told me this: I really liked working with you. I felt like I was able to be myself. Thank you. And another teammate told me, I really enjoyed seeing you transform into a more confident leader. I loved it. My teammates' feedback was so empowering. I felt valued for who I was, not judged for how I looked. This experience should have always been and should always be the normal. And it makes me realize that I need to pay it forward and do the same for everyone that I meet. So I want to ask you this. When was a time that someone did something for you that made you feel valued? What did that person say? What did that person do for you? And I want to encourage you to pay it forward. The third story is about life. In COVID, we all learned that what was normal to do one day was not normal to do anymore. On New Year's Eve 2020, someone that I knew was fatally struck by a drunk driver on parole in San Francisco. She was an international student from Japan and had fulfilled her dream to become a data analyst in the Bay Area. She was 27 years old. Her last social media post expressed her gratitude towards her family and friends for supporting her in 2020 and how much she looked forward to 2021. She never got to live 2021. I only met her once through the little square on Zoom, but her death struck me hard. I know how hard international students work to find a job in the US, and it's extremely painful to see someone's bright future be robbed after working so hard and so diligently. Life is precious, and every morning that I get to wake up is a day that she doesn't get to have. It was also a reminder that behind that little square on Zoom is a life story that we don't always hear. There are pain and suffering behind that smile that we don't always see. In the high impact presentation class, we were asked this: what was the most important lesson that you learned in the past year? And I remember my classmate Sam mentioning the importance of reaching out to people, even if it's one text message, one. And I can't agree more. One kind word can make a world of a difference. Let's take a moment to take care of ourselves and each other. And as long as we are still here, we can all make a difference. We have been resilient through these unprecedented times. And I want to congratulate the class of 2021 for making it to the finish line together. Woo! Remember where you were on the first day of orientation? And look at where you are today. We've come a long way. For me, it was a transformation from can't do it to yeah, I can do it, to we can do it together. And I thank the GSM and especially my classmates, you, for making this such an unforgettable journey. And I am so excited for the adventure ahead of all of us and the impact we will make on the world.
I am pleased to introduce our virtual commencement celebration student speaker representing the Sacramento part-time MBA class of 2021, Adris Mukhtar. Adris, congratulations on the honor of representing your class.
Good evening, members of the GSM and esteemed guests. My name is Adris Farid Mukhtar, and it is an honor to be here with you on this special occasion. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I remember, involve me and I learn." Years from now, when we look back at our graduate experience, a few things may come to mind. Our lovely campuses from one of the most prestigious institutions in our nation, go Aggies! Our personal life events such as heartwarming marriages, the birth of children, finding love, or the heartbreaking ailment or loss of a loved one. But maybe we may recall the all-engrossing pandemic which shall not be named. However, I believe that it is the people, our people, you fine people, who will come to mind. The Graduate School of Management would be nothing without the warmth of welcoming from our administrators, Dedan, the joy of teaching from our professors, although I think we did especially test them on this at times. Sorry, couldn't make it too easy on you all. And the camaraderie of our classmates whom I have the privilege of calling friends. Discounting everything about the GSM, as one would with future cash flows, Soren. Simply accounting for just one of the friends we have made while becoming masters of business, it would have all been worth it. Our cohort has shared laughs with some playful teasing while we collaborated together to learn, cuss, and discuss the merits of the different facets of business. We were primed from the very beginning and all throughout to be involved as active participants in our scholastics, deepening and enriching our knowledge. Not many other universities would give us the chance to study abroad, run an independent study group for telemedicine, publication pending, or cross-study at our 3 esteemed campuses while getting an opportunity to meet and work with more of our peers. The classes that we took were not the end-all be-all, but rather the beginning, the seed, to further explore and study the areas that piqued our interests. I studied countless hours outside of our main coursework out of sheer curiosity to go further, to venture into the expanse of our dynamic world economy, we all went beyond our studies. For example, an individual who shall remain nameless, this bold gentleman changed his fortunes after taking a single unit class on put-call arrangements and jumping into the most volatile economic conditions of our time without a parachute, and now he is the job. We learned from each other as well. Business is a practice, and discussing real estate with the biggest future developer in Sacramento was often filled with more zeal than the class itself. What? Break is over already? In order to learn and grow, we must often take time to reflect on ourselves. And what better way to do so than to see our core values mirrored back to us by our contemporaries? Fortifying our resolve that putting all the hard work into our careers, our family businesses, is all for those whom we love, and supporting those who built it for us and those to come whom we are building for. Of course, we cannot and did not achieve what we have today alone. Thank goodness that most of our classes were done in groups. We all had that friend where it would feel like winning the lottery when we found out that they were part of our group. Slick Willie got pretty swole from carrying so many of us throughout our group projects. As we make our transition from students to alumni, we should find ourselves fortunate to be part of an exceptional network of people who have treaded where we have trodden and have ventured forth to do incredible things, as we too shall do. We have all done a significant thing. Be proud. Sic parvis magna. Greatness from small beginnings. We are all capable of great things no matter where we come from, but never in humankind can any of us claim that we achieved it alone. Thank you to our professors. Thank you to our administrators. Thank you to our loved ones. And thank you to our fellow students for helping us through these past formative years. You are our people. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021. Partial credit. We did it!
I am pleased to introduce our virtual commencement celebration student speaker representing the Bay Area part-time MBA class of 2021, Christine Dillman. Christine, congratulations on the honor of representing your class.
Good evening, Dean, University of California, Davis, Graduate School of Management, faculty and staff, family and friends, and graduates. My name is Christine Dillman, and I'm graduating the Bay Area MBA program. To my fellow graduates, congratulations, we made it. All of those late night study sessions, Zoom classes, case analyses, forgoing activities with family and friends, and time spent in office hours have paid off. Our hard work, dedication, and resilience has gotten us to this point. I must admit, when I started my MBA journey nearly 3 years ago, I was a bit nervous. I have been out of school for over 25 years. My career had been in the nonprofit sector, striving to end domestic violence and sexual assault against women and children. I came to the GSM to learn valuable management skills that I urgently needed as a nonprofit director to grow my organization. And while I was very excited to learn business, and in particular finance, I had heard the rumors about MBA programs and the students who attend them. For instance, I had heard that students could be self-centered and arrogant, and that the programs could be callous and cutthroat. I'm happy to report that my experience at the Graduate School of Management could not have been further from this reality. The faculty and staff have been excellent, supportive, and generous with their time. Professors at the GSM have gone out of their way to make sure we would succeed. I also had the honor of collaborating with my fellow MBA students, both in and outside of the classroom. As the co-president of the Women in Leadership Bay Area, my fellow members and I advocated for equity and inclusion within the graduate school and the corporate sector. After the killing of George Floyd, we organized an unconscious bias training so that MBA students would understand and mitigate prejudices within their own companies. Another example was my final capstone project. My team and I built a financial model utilizing renewable energy sources so that our corporate client could develop clean energy sources well into the future. Working with all of you has inspired me. We all had demanding schedules where we were to work full-time and go to school, but many of you also took care of young children or aging parents at the same time. We have gained numerous skills and knowledge as a result of going to the Graduate School of Management. But we gained this education not just for ourselves. We gained this wisdom for our families, for our communities, and so that we could take this wisdom out into the world and make a difference. As University of California, Davis MBA alumni, I know each of us will make an impact. Mother Teresa once said, "I alone cannot make a difference in this world, but I can throw a stone across the water and create many ripples." I cannot wait to see the ripples that we create. Thank you and congratulations to my fellow graduates.
Hi, my name is Hala Scaife, and I'm the Academic Director of the Masters of Professional Accountancy program in the Graduate School of Management. It is my honor to introduce the Impact Commencement speaker, Kelsey McCabe. Kelsey, congratulations on representing the 2021 Impact class.
Congratulations, Graduate School of Management, Class of 2021. My name is Kelsey McCabe, and I represent the Masters of Professional Accountancy program. Now, I'm sure you're all tired of hearing this, but this really has been the year of adversity, and yet we have all made it to this day. A day to celebrate all of our collective accomplishments. For months, graduation has been the light at the end of the tunnel, helping to keep us motivated while cramming for exams, collaborating on group projects, and just surviving a life in quarantine. We will all leave the Graduate School of Management as masters in our respective fields. But more than that, we will be starting our careers with more grit and more resilience than any class before us. So take a moment and congratulate yourself. You made it. Each and every one of us tried to make the best out of the hand we were dealt this year, working to build connections with members of our cohort that some of us still have never met in person before, playing the guess how tall I am game on Zoom, and showing your pets off during class. Though this year looked very different compared to prior years, we still found meaningful ways to connect with members of our cohort and with members of the outstanding faculty and administration who have worked so hard to provide us a quality education. People like Professor Wong, who took time out of his schedule to have one-on-one appointments with students to make sure no one got lost or behind, and just took the time to get to know us. Or like Professor Scaife, who would let us FaceTime her if we had questions on anything or just wanted to chat. And of course, Professor Will, who inspired us every class with his life lessons and words of wisdom. I'm sure nobody from the MPAC program will be forgetting their ABCs anytime soon. While the circumstances may not have been ideal, we learned how to make the best out of whatever life is dealing us. I urge each and every one of you to carry that mindset forward as you start your careers. Remember this year and how your resilience and your grit got you to this day. That, coupled with your education and this amazing alumni network, I am sure we will all be successful in whatever life deals us next.
Hello, I am Ashwin Dakshin, Professor of Management and Academic Director of our Master of Science in Business Analytics at the Graduate School of Management. I am pleased to introduce our virtual commencement celebration student speaker representing the MSBA class of 2021, Yuthika Agarwala. Yuthika, congratulations on the honor of representing your class.
Graduates, family members, GSM faculty, it's an honor to address the people and emotions in the room today. Excitement and nostalgia as we gear up to close down an important chapter of our lives. I'm told these speeches are meant to inspire the graduating class. Boy, that's a tough job to do when I'm speaking to a graduating class like you all. You all are inspiration personified. To have persevered and achieved so much in the face of utmost uncertainty. While we were in the midst of our programs or accepting our offers, the rug was pulled out from under us. I remember visiting the campus to get a tour of the classrooms and facilities. I pictured myself complaining about the amount of homework during late-night study sessions with my peers, or grabbing a quick snack to combat the fatigue from a day packed with meetings and classes. I envisioned the engaging conversations I'd have with my professors, or perhaps just dropping into office hours to get answers to my stupid questions. I drove around Northern California, excited for my new life in this beautiful place with wonderful weather. But when our expectations were trampled by the grim reality, we chose not to give up on or ignore our ambitions. We took it in stride and pivoted accordingly. Lots of Zoom meetings, staycations, virtual happy hours, a testament to our creativity. And that's why right now, each of us is sitting with our families, smiling, chin held a little higher, perhaps a glass of champagne in hand, toasting to our well-deserved success. To my peers, I'm so proud of each and every one of us for handling life with such grace. To our families, I convey our collective gratitude for building us up to be the kind of people who can roll with the punches, and for providing a shoulder to lean on as we learn to navigate this new world of graduate school. To the UC Davis staff and professors, we recognize your efforts in orchestrating everything from behind the scenes so that we could focus on our education. The GSM describes itself as a close-knit community that inspires others to achieve, helps others to succeed, builds trust, and challenges you as a collaborative leader. In my short time here, I have felt this message resonate in each class and every interaction I had. And today we are filled with excitement, ready to graduate, ready to take our shiny new skills and show it off in the real world. We'll use it to innovate, to create, to discover, and to make the world a better place.
I am pleased to introduce our virtual commencement celebration student speaker representing our online MBA class of 2021, Angel Melchor. Angel, congratulations on the honor of representing the inaugural graduating class of our online MBA program.
Dear fellow MBA graduates, today you embark on the next chapter in your story. Just 2 years ago, we all made a choice. We started with an idea of becoming the change we envisioned. That change for some of you is expressed in the businesses you are creating now, the decisions to pivot careers, and in the enhancement of your leadership and management skills needed to take the next step in your profession or within your company. While others waited for the world to change, you did not. You embarked on becoming the change by pursuing educational excellence. Getting to this moment was not easy. COVID-19 swept the world and everything changed. As a graduate student and a father, and over the course of a couple of weeks, I felt the change. I felt the uncertainty, and you felt it too. The world began to grapple with the virus that continues to impact people's lives. The fear and uncertainty became as contagious as the virus. The struggle as a graduate student became real. For some of you, it was particularly difficult, but the amazing in all this was your perseverance. You are here. To all the instructors and professors, you made it too. Now, as we take a deep breath to digest the last 2 years, I get it. This is the graduation you worked so hard for, yet this is not the graduation you wanted to have with all the COVID guidelines and restrictions. As you walk across the stage to receive your degree, I know it's not the way you wanted to receive it. Wearing a mask, 6 feet apart, not being able to hug all your loved ones or celebrate with your friends and classmates you made in this journey. Nothing is like you envisioned, but you are here. Your commitment, your passion, your hard work, your motivation during this journey was challenged and exhausted. To get you here took more than just motivation. It took grit. And that has not gone unnoticed. Nothing stood in the way of your goals and dreams. As time marches towards the end of this graduate student journey, reflect. Consider all the good, all the challenges, every single study session and class discussion. Reflect. It's important because now you have become the collection of all these past experiences during this MBA educational attainment, and that is powerful. You succeeded, you overcame. What got you here took grit and courage. So what happens next? That is going to be a very interesting story. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Valerie James, Assistant Dean of Student Affairs at the Graduate School of Management. This next portion of our viewing event will feature slides of our class of 2021, which consist of our MBA, Impact, and our MSBA programs. Congratulations to all of our graduates. I'm pleased to introduce our 2021 graduates from all of our MBA programs. This includes our full-time MBA, part-time Sacramento MBA, our part-time Bay MBA, and our inaugural online MBA programs at the Graduate School of Management. Graduates will be listed in alphabetical order.
Pankuri Agrawal, Prerna Bujaj, Samantha May Brill, Asha Kandasamy, Catherine Star Cabersa, Tarun Chinaya, Kaylin Clark, Samay Desai, Hui Yin Fu, Vaibhav Gupta, Carter Hafter, Jonathan Adam Katz, Ken Takuaki Kobayashi, Young Jae Kwan, Jinwoo Lee, Jerry Lee Yuan Lin, Vivian Liu, Yujun Liu, Shamil Magomedov, Meghna Mehta, Jonathan Pan, Sarah Patanwala, Stephen Matthew Perry, Jordan Reese Sellers, Cole Warren Smith Crowley, Taewon Sung, Kalina Springer, Jacqueline Tiefert, Prayas Tawari, Ayumi Surushita, Kumar Vaiba, Shi Suzy Wang, Yi Wen, Eugenia Meadows Wilson, Dongju Yang, Na Zuo, Michael Baldy, Wilson Quiyun Bao, Joseph Belford, Mohit Basin, Michael Bloss, Amir Bulanbarvat, Samantha Contreras, Connor James Deck, Seth William Donrovich, Garrett Gallagher, Kyle S. Gaiman, Divya Gopalakrishnan, Matthew Hamilton, Matthew S. Harris, Bold Jones, Nicholas John Kakavas, Austin Thomas Catchersid, Felix Lamas, Sarah McDonald, Sean Christopher McIntyre, Megan D. Moorhead, Victor C. Moreno,
Idris Farid Mukhtar,
Sean Michael Peterson, Patrick Lane Panikvar, Nora Corey Elizabeth Ritter, Michael Rusnak, Tina Silico, Terry Slack, Jody Lynn Smith, Kevin Taniguchi, Shrinu Thapa, Lakjit Singh Tind, Brady Von Englund, Sandeep Vindanti, Patrick Wheeler, Ryan Wright, Kurosh Akbariye, Lavanisa Aquino, Hore Haran Balakrishnan, Andrew Anand Stephen Betty, Jasleen Kaur Bardwaj, Jeff Bourne, Ray Roselle Calderon, Manik Chandrasekhar, Motika Chaturabal, Carmen Dasgrande, Yasi Danavi, Satish Kumar Devarajan, Christine Dillman, Guneet Kaur Gill, Krishnaveni Gautam, Arvind Gupta, Max Harris, Suzanne Evelyn Howard, Pavani Jella, Arlene Alicia Kumar, Lindsay Lachlan, Leo K. Ma, Natalie McCabla, Chris Nati, Keshwa Nayebi, Tony Pan, Brandon Presley, Jyoti Prakash Rai, Abby Randua, Gata Segal, Nicholas Gregory Scrow, Rajwinder Singh, Paul Suarez, Miles Jalen West Swoops, Olivia Thomas, Sheena Sang, Rubia Madhu van Rutselaar, Leah Michelle Barbero, Vijay Vankudraman, Hanue Jessica Shing, Roger Chire Shu, Jameson Andrews, Mohammed Adil Arshad, Asil Balyuon, Madhurima Bandari, Jordan Paul Bethke, Manpreet Bim, Cynthia Larissa Chap, Y. Kin Cyrus Choi, Sarah Chu, Fernando Antonio Cortes Jr., Chase Cutler, Kimberly Dang, Eric Michael Duffy, Elizabeth Emily Eccleston, Anita J. Fong Chow, Sebastian Getman, Imraz Singh Gangas, Gurnaik Gill, Robin Suzanne Goldberg, Galina Giles, Robin James Johnston, Demi Konderlaft, Danny Yi-hung Ke, Sana Khan, Jin Kim, Amanda Ko, Christine Lewis, Omare Elijah Lovely, Aaron McNamara, Angel Daniel Melchor, Shelley Nicole Morton, Nancy Wynn, Colby Philbin, Amy Prusky, David Allen Mabulat Rickboss, Chelsea L. Salstrom, Lokesh Segal, Stephanie Sharuga, Enoch Shuli, Ruben Sierra, Timothy Sullivan, Tamara Jo Toten, Katya C. Trin, Laura Tao Vang, Andrew Sorezo Vargas, Shri Vunguttur, Ashley Diane Watanabe, Tamara Nicole Whalen Blount, Casey James White, Brittany Woodard, Nicole Cassandra Wright, B. Yang, Asif Zaidi.
Hello, I'm Alex Minnis, Associate Director of the Master of Professional Accountancy program at the Graduate School of Management. I have the honor of introducing our 2021 MPAC graduates. Congratulations, all of you.
Yalda Babasafari, Ashley Baudier, Jaspreet Bola, Jana Brown, Jingyi Tsai, Joycelyn Chan, Sean Chonder, Weiru Chen, Nicholas Ferris, Tana Foley, Kyle Gillingwater, Victoria Goley, Oscar Hallowell, Calvin Haluza, Andrew Hansen, Tammy Su, Jing Huang, Ingrid Michaela Isaiah Smith, Maxwell Kavanaugh, Raymond Lee, Nicole Liu, Eileen Liu, Ni Lee, Pavel Markov, Kelsey McCabe, Thomas Mullen, Andrew Nguyen,
Justin Nixkowski,
Christine Pehol, Dominic Piombo,
Ashok Poon,
Tiffany Robles, Amanda Shallert,
Yunsu So,
Edison Sher, Prabhat Singh, Jahweh Soon, Benjamin Trung, Jonathan Wyatt Tucker, Daniel Wright, Kevin Shia, Chloe Zabrek.
Hi, I'm Amy Russell, Executive Director of the Masters of Science in Business Analytics program at the Graduate School of Management. I have the honor of introducing the 2021 MSBA graduates. Congratulations to all of you.
Yutika Agarwala, Kevin An, David Arno, Chetna Bhardwaj, Mia Chen, Animesh Danaya, Samuel Irwin Dharmamulia, Chanel Eileen Diggs, Yingning Fan, Jing Gan, Chi-Han Guan, Xiao Chen Guo, Yushin Guo, Michael Harris, Xinyu Hu, Wei Jihan, Christian Dijon Lambert, Jiaye Li, Edwin Leo, Pailun Liu, Jiachi Lu, Le Tian Ma, Niao Niao Ma, Jack Maloon, Dhwani Prakash Mehta, Jessica Marie Padolina, Susanna Schultz, Shreya Shah, Pulkit Sindhwani, Emily Tang, Devanshi Tiwari, Kashin Wang, Lu Yao Wang, Shuran Wang, Zhe Wang, Huize Hui, Shichen Wei, Lance Xie, Li Chi Yi, Meng Kun Yin, Zidao Zheng, Jane Hao Zhou, Zishu Zhou, Boning Zhu, Yumeng Zhou,